Hi guys, thank you very much for watching my video on YouTube today. I also wanted to say a massive thank you so much to everyone who's taken time out to watch my videos. 265 viewers is incredible. Thank you so much, you guys. You don't know how much that means to me. The other thing as well I'd like to point out would be things that I'm planning on doing while I'm away on holiday for my Easter break, and opposed to things like any upcoming competitions. So there is a really good competition that I've been planning and looking at doing. So that would be the Cheltenham CrossFit competition in Cheltenham, and that's in a team of 6. So keep your eyes peeled. That event is in a few months' time, so that's in July. That's in July on the 26th, so that'll be on a Saturday. It's always a good idea to make sure that you know what time it starts, what time it finishes, what you have to pack, and what the weather's like. The other theory as well is, like I just said in the announcement, I am going away tomorrow, so I thought I'd do a quick video of what you're going to expect, hopefully. So there will be some pictures for those of you that are following me. For those of you that have just watched my videos, you're all amazing. If you're new, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, or if you're not too sure, you find this video absolutely boring, give it a thumbs down or whichever. I recently took a bit of time out from training last Tuesday just because of something to do with my arm, but aside from that, now I'm a lot stronger, a lot healthier, so hopefully there'll be a lot more things I can work on. I've recently done a bit of a open gym thing last week, so I did a bit of, just an example, dumbbell twists, a bit of rope climbing, a bit of handstand push-ups, a bit of things like toes to bar things, whether it's double unders, anything along that you've not been working on. Another thing I need to get back into doing when I'm back from holiday is working on pegboard, pull-ups, things as well, like focusing my movements and strengths on handstand push-ups, making sure as well that when I watch YouTube videos to do with bar muscle ups that I know what the drills are and how I can get a lot better, and things as well like what I can take away from what I've learned so far from this year. The other thing is as well is there is another competition coming up, but there's been no announcement yet due to vice versa on if there's going to be an in-house throwdown at the box I train at. We don't know if there's going to be a summer version of Triad this year. Massive question mark. There was a competition last year I'm definitely planning on doing, so it's SID. If you don't know what SID is, it's the initials for Strength in Depth, and that's down in Cardiff. So it could be just a event in Cardiff at an arena, or it could be from Saturday to Sunday. You never really know. It's just been really, really tricky to find new events that you can do due to last year and the year before when we were all in lockdown, obviously. What else can I say? Some people asked me last week, so Wednesday, Thursday, they asked me things like, how's it I've got muscle? The theory is I just do my own thing. Seriously, it's like just work on things, whether it's rope climbing, always listen to your body, stay hydrated, making sure you're taking time out to work on your strengths and weaknesses. So it could be things like running, could be things like taking a bit more time out to work on your mobility. So when I say mobility, I mean stretching. It doesn't actually mean stuff to do with your movement, obviously. Another thing as well would be things like swimming, maybe. So the reason I mentioned swimming is, if you've not seen a American CrossFit athlete by the name of Rich Froning, you'd be surprised by the amount of activities that man does. And people would actually say on a YouTube video, well, there's actually a YouTube video on the YouTube channel, and it's actually called How to Beat Rich Froning. And the thing is, you actually hear from other male and female contestants like what Rich Froning's like, how long he's been performing at the CrossFit Games, what it was like for Rich Froning to come face to face with Matt Fraser when it was one of the CrossFit Open workouts. Sorry, I've been a bit off topic. Yeah, the other thing as well is when it came to traveling, it's not been easy, because I saw on Friday that a few cancellations had struck a few holidays that people had chosen to book. So what had happened is there was staff shortage due to the amount of people that chose to actually travel. And it's like, hello, this is what happens when everyone's been stuck in isolation, or should I say stuck at home with lockdown. It's like everyone wants to go out. They want to soak up the sun, get that vitamin D in. They want to make the most of it. And the thing is as well is, I suppose people have just not gotten used to traveling again. Yeah, people have actually just like started asking me for like comments in the box I train at. They'll ask me things like, how can they get better at using the pegboard? What can they do with like improving handstand push-ups? So I mean, sometimes as well I'll say to them, even though I'm not the coach here, it's alright just to like try and break it down a bit. So if you're not sure where you're going right or where you're going wrong with handstand push-ups, when I say handstand push-ups, they could be the kipping ones. It's always a good idea to practice with a PVC pipe. I wouldn't recommend a barbell, obviously, but just practice a few sets of push press, unloaded, obviously. And if you can get used to being upside down in a handstand hold, just slowly try and work on a few strict handstand push-ups. It takes a lot of time to build that confidence with your whole body basically being upside down. And the thing is as well is, if people ask me what's it like doing handstand walks, I have no idea what it's like doing handstand walks, because number one, I've never really mastered handstand walks yet. I did say the word yet, but it's going to take a lot of time with a lot of help with personal training, a lot of doing a bit of shoulder taps against the wall, bit of trying to get my feet off the wall. Yeah, the other thing is as well is I've not forgotten that there's going to be a hero workout on the way in May. So in a month's time, there's going to be a hero workout due on 31st May. If anyone remembers the movie Lone Survivor, then it's based on that, and it's about one of the soldiers called Mike Murphy. So brackets, the workout's actually called Murph, and I'm not going to spoil it, but when that day comes, you'll know exactly why I say that is one of the trickiest workouts so far that you actually do. Sorry, what I mean is what you actually intend to do. The thing I'll say is, not everyone chooses to do it with a weight vest, but I mean, it's up to you. You can choose to do it with a weight vest, without, and just like try and work on your strengths and weaknesses again. So it could be with air squats, pull-ups, could be any of that. The thing as well is, people are going to start feeling very, very achy throughout Murph. So I mean, the best way to do it is try and break down the reps. Could be with push-ups, squats, pull-ups, all of that. The only thing you can't break down is a run. So I mean, that is the only thing that you have to basically get used to. It was quite different last year when we were doing it at home from a Zoom class, because we had to either wear or had to use backpacks, and other people chose to do it at their own pace. Yeah, so there's a lot of hero workouts you probably have or haven't seen yet. The other workout, it's not really a hero workout, but another workout, if you're so familiar with, it's called ass bath. So it requires a rower, ski erg, and a bike erg. It is such good fun, but if you don't like take your time one day in open gym to basically practice it, then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is so hard on my legs, on my arms. It's like, what am I going to do? And the thing is, as well, is yes, okay, it does get sweaty, but I mean, the more you focus on it, the less chance you have of just giving up. Also, the thing is, when I go away tomorrow, it's not going to be easy with being in a warm country since my sister and I were kids, so it's been that long. But I mean, what I'm planning on doing so far, I'm not backing out of workouts, FYI, but I'm sticking with bodyweight ones. So it could be push-ups, could be a bit of running, could be a bit of air squats, might be a few bits and bobs that I cannot do. It is going to be quite hard because there won't be any rope climb there won't be any barbells. Giant question mark. I don't know if there's going to be any dumbbells there, due to vice versa. It depends on where I'm staying at. So the other thing is as well is I found out the week before that there is a chance you might walk up Table Mountain and then take the cable car back down. Excuse my throat, it's a bit dry. There is a lot of activities we're probably planning on doing. So we might do the aquarium there, we might do a lot of shopping there, perhaps visit Hard Rock Cafe there. I'm not too sure if we're going to visit Robben Island this time, but a long time ago though, when my sister and I were kids, we actually took a ferry out to Robben Island, and it is amazing, but be careful mind, because even though Robben Island is quite massive, some of the areas there will be restricted, so you won't be allowed to go there, but you get to visit different parts of the jail area. So the one we recently visited was Nelson Mandela's prison cell, where he actually was there, but for all those years that he was standing up for the South Africans' rights and all. What else? Excuse me. And then another thing as well is we'll probably do a bit of, I don't know, swimming in the pool, bit of chilling at the beach. There's probably a chance though that if I get access to a beach there, I might just like have a bit of me time, so just like soak up that breeze of being a bit like a kid, just having a bit of sand underneath my feet and just, yeah. My apologies for if I look or sound like an energetic kid. It's just, I can't wait to actually travel tomorrow. Yeah, I've actually been messaging a few people just saying to them that I can't wait to get away just for like over 2 weeks. Don't worry, I'm not ditching people. I'm just trying to clear the air and just like let them know. But yeah, I just can't wait to travel. Can't wait to just be a lot more relaxed, be a lot less, and like, I'm just gonna freak out. Because I mean, at the moment it's not really good just to freak out and be like, what's going to happen before check-in? What's going to happen before I go on my plane? What happens if I do a Rowan Atkinson, aka Mr. Bean thing when you miss your flight and you're like, just... Yeah, so for anyone who's watching this, if you are actually going to be away, whether it's overseas, have a great holiday. If you're staying in the country, also have a great holiday. The other thing as well is sending my love and peace to the people of Ukraine as well. So I'm definitely planning on just like always supporting people of Ukraine, just to make sure that they know that I'm listening to them and making sure that I'm all hands on deck with just supporting them as well. Yeah, so that's me for today. Take care, all of you, and I'll be back on YouTube ASAP. For anything else, please feel free to either give me a thumbs up or comment down in the comment section if you can comment. Thanks, guys. Bye.